community leaders, activists, artists, scholars, and people who just want to talk that good old black shit.
Hold on, this is radio.
This is the New African interview of the day.
This is Comrade Brother Atiba on the Tennessee front inside the camps, and you're listening to the voice of the New Africa. Free the land. I am, I will.
So let me ask you this, comrade. What do you think would be a real solution? Not, a Band-Aid or a pacifier, what tends to happen. What would be a real solution for, real progress for, not just today, but future and beyond?
Well, as I was saying, the grassroots leaders, I think, should be more hands-on with the people out there that's in those streets, spreading the proper propaganda, agitating, and recruiting. All right? The people they've been already trained to see evils when they think of the word communism and socialism, but that's the natural process of change inside of society. You deal with economic and political systems. It is proper to go all the way towards socialism. But how would you practically get that point across? Bernie Sanders was trying to spearhead that through the campaign that he was putting, even though we know that socialism can't be elected into this society and capitalist society. That's not how it goes. But the platform that he would have put the propaganda out there. You have other people who supported him who are also in that area. But it's up to the grassroots people who are at the bottom to spread that message of what socialism is, because that's the only thing that's going to begin to make any realistic change over here in America for all races.
So, for the audience, for the people who don't know, kind of explain what socialism is and why it's important and why it's a solution.
Okay, well, socialism is a social economic system that, unlike capitalism, it eliminates private ownership. In capitalism, you have private ownership of the means of production. Socialism, there's public ownership of the means of production. What is the means of production? The means of production is the land, the factories, the institutions, the equipment, and vehicles and stuff that you use for transport those raw materials that you bring from the ground, which is also means of production. Who own and control those raw materials right today? It's private owners, capitalist owners, and that's what you're really fighting against in the law. This is what's quelling. This is what they are sending the police out there to shut down the protest. This is what they're sending the military all over the globe to attack other weaker nations and strip them of their raw material that comes from the ground. See, when the people are owners of all of this, there's no need to come and take it, because it belongs to everyone. So socialism is something that you want come into existence, because now it gives the poor man and the poor woman a chance at a healthier living. Because under socialism, guess what's free? Food, clothing, shelter. Also, education and medical care. Those are two things that you heard Bernie Sanders during his campaign saying: universal medical health care and universal education. Those are things that he was championing. That's the reason why they would call him a socialist. That sounds socialist, as if there was something wrong with getting any and everybody that needs medical attention free of charge.
Dig that.
Only one who could suffer from that is the rich. Why would the rich suffer from people getting free medical attention? Because he got his money invested in the fact that you would buy a pill, go see a doctor, or see a hospital. His money is in this. He owns it properly. And 9 times out of 10, when he owns it and it's free, he gets nothing. So then strip your ownership of those people, because 9 times out of 10, the people that really have went to school over years as children. I remember as a child, I said, when I was asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? The first thing that came to my head was doing something. As a child, most children would think this way: I want to do something to help somebody in the field. All right? No child said, well, I want to do this so I can get rich. Most children just say, I want to do something to help somebody. If they see a loved one sick and have to go to the hospital, a child in his early infant stage will probably think of, I want to be a doctor one day so I can help my grandma. My daughter told me, she said, I want to be a lawyer one day so I can get my dad out. Well, ain't that something? She didn't say, I want to be a lawyer so I can rob and pillage off of the people's pockets. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say those things because it wasn't about the money. See, under capitalism is about the money. Under socialism is about the people. It's about helping the people. And those very things that you give to a person, food, clothing, shelter, medical attention, education, that should be guaranteed to every life that lives on this planet.